hello. Hello. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Welcome to our last day of Dolmen preview. Discord noise. I'm muting myself so they can't hear me. Unless they're listening to the stream, in which case they can. Uh-oh. They, of course, being a couple of developers who are joining me here for the stream. So let's introduce them. Last day, Sunday. Hello, David. Hello, Kiev. Welcome back.
Hello,
Hi,
Lobos.
Yeah.
Hi, David. Beautiful Sunday. Let's kill something.
Let's kill something. Yes, indeed. For those watching, if you guys missed it, let's see. Friday we did a sword and board style build, and yesterday we did a dual wield sword build as well as claws. Oh yeah, and the first day we also had a giant club. Today, our third build. It's not dual Lobos. It is this ranged build. I believe there's also melee, but the you'll see that the stats we've got leveled favor a ranged build. So we'll see how that goes. Anything you want to comment on ranged builds as I create my character here?
You see that you're gonna use science this time. It's a different attribute from day 1, day 2. So the weapons scale differently between each other. And safe mode is to keep distance from your enemy. So try to think that you're a first-person shoot game.
Very good, very good. In developing the game I know it can be tough to balance, you know, make it an equal challenge for melee and ranged as well. Are there specific steps taken to make sure that it's, you know, it's not just a complete walk in the park for somebody using gun builds?
You see that different enemies have different strategies to keep you in check. So you cannot just shoot them. You're gonna need to dodge as well, but it's a different game style. Some players may think that this is easiest way, but it's not. The bosses can be more challenging if you decide to just use your guns. But let's see how you do, so you can give me your impression. Sure,
yeah. Let's see what kind of equipment we got here. This is a very cool shield, energy shield kind of thing that pops up here. Let's see. Okay, so this weapon has frost shrapnel ability. It scales with science, so just like other Souls-likes, we've got scaling from stats, as you would expect. We've also got this fire scrap sword that has a flame strike ability. This one scales off strength and skill. Is there weapon upgrading in this game?
Not upgrade, but you can craft different versions of the same weapon, so you can get different status.
Oh, okay.
More speed, more damage, or more something, depending on your taste.
Okay. So the way I'm mostly going to increase damage with this weapon is from the stats that I level with the scaling?
Yes, but you can also think about frost shrapnel. That's the ability of the weapon.
Ah, yes.
Science, you also increase your energy mode. So energy mode in this build is very powerful. Okay.
Okay. Got that.
It's some kind of shoot or shiny build. If you're not shooting or using energy mode, you're doing something wrong.
Fair enough. And let's see, we've got two guns here. Zone rifle. So this ability extra combo, how do I actually activate these on the guns?
It's a passive and have a percentage to drop to pop up.
Oh, okay.
Be careful with this weapon, okay? This is a easy to get weapon in the game, but it does have different uses for heavy and light attack. Heavy attack will give you 3 orbitating orbs that will help you in the future, but they will spend energy permanently.
Ah, okay, I see.
Try,
exactly.
Yes.
And energy is the blue bar below your stamina bar. So if you haven't seen the other streams from Friday and Saturday, Dolmen uses an energy bar, which is being used for weapons and your energy mode, and actually for healing yourself. So if you look at the left corner, you have batteries, and these are being used to restore your energy, which you can heal and use the ranged weapons.
Okay, so I'm not just gonna have infinite energy just blasting constantly. Some of these stronger attacks will drain that. That's
Exactly, but we did help you out in this build with some more energy to actually showcase the weapons better.
I appreciate that.
You will see that we don't use ammo in this game, so the game is based on energy, how you manage to use your energy and overcome your enemies without spending unnecessary resources.
Well, that's pretty powerful there. Let's see what we got here. Now, does energy mode work with guns as well?
No.
Okay.
Just for me.
Okay.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is. All right. So let's see here. That let's see. Is this a void? It's kind of a void weapon, but the category is fire. I think it deals fire damage. Is that right?
Yes.
Nicky Boom.
That's right.
So these are pretty high stat weapons. Let's see. C greater than 35. So does that mean that if my science is above 35, I'll get more damage, or is it up to 35, or?
No, it means that you're gaining 35 damage because of your sciences.
Got you. Okay. Good to know. Now let's check out our technologies, which in this game you will get these kind of skills or passives unlocked depending on the gear you have equipped. So you can swap it really quick if you just change your equipment. Melee attacks generate slightly more energy. Your battery recovers 50% more energy. Slightly increase your elemental damage. And then we're this far into Revian. Melee attacks slightly recover health points. This is kind of a tanky build with recovery and acid damage. And then here we've got Driller. Increased defense and resistance. So I guess the first parts are kind of tanky on both of these. And then your healing removes negative effects. Okay, cool. Cleansing. And then these are kind of ultimate points here. This will save you when you die, bringing your health back to 50%. This will give you increased stam regen when you run out. And this will give you a block shield. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, and as you can see, like the human skill tree is really there for the energy management.
Yeah. I mean,
You will need to dedicate every single piece of your equipment to reach that. But we're not gonna do this in the demo.
Got you. Okay. So finding equipment is good not only for defense but also for unlocking these different perks, which seem very, very helpful, depending.
Exactly. But in Dolmen, you will find actually crafting materials to create those equipment pieces. So you will not find a single armor piece, but actual materials to craft those.
Oh boy. So tell me about the these orbs. How do these function exactly on the strong attack of this rifle?
Each one of them will give you 3 extra light attacks. So you're basically going to explode your enemy, but at the cost of permanent energy. You are without energy right now.
Yeah. I realized that. So, but I can get max energy back from melee attacks. Yeah, it looks like it. So that's good to know.
Yeah, as you can see, like if you hit the enemy with your light attacks, the energy will slowly increase again.
And do strong attacks work as well for that? Oof.
Yes.
Yeah. Both.
Trying to get a second to... Here we go. Pop a battery. Oof. He's leaping and grabbing me. Well, not grabbing me, but snagging attacks on me. There we go.
Dome guy Dark Souls, interesting. Yeah, yes, I can see that. The Dome guy.
Nice.
So many different builds. Great thing. Thank you.
Okay, let's... I'm going to give this gun a bit more of a trial. See how it goes. See who's the better gunsman here. This guy's using dual pistols.
You can perfect block the shots, okay?
Oh,
To
okay.
Try to
Let's see.
have fun.
Nice. Oh, I got an achievement for it. A proper answer. He didn't like that. He's now on. He's using his gun or his melee weapons now. Okay, nice. So yeah, the energy used from regular shots will regenerate back. As you can see, it's kind of, there is a cap, but that's from using special abilities, or my heal will reduce our max energy. You can restore that with batteries, but those are, wow, that's a lot of battery restoration now. Thanks to science. Is science doing that, or is it more the perks?
Technology.
Technologies? Okay. Yeah. 50% more energy there. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. It's because of the human build.
We didn't, let's see, and here's a bit of like lore, right? Some kind of background on what's going on in this station here, in the lab, I mean.
Yeah, exactly, and this is the later stage of the game. So this is not the beginning of the game. This is like way later into the game. So where the lore is already established a little bit.
Sure, yeah.
So right now you're in an area called Old Lab, where some scientists have done some horrible experiments, which, as you can see, for some of the enemies went wrong.
Nice. Very nice.
I
So
call that an overkill.
So let's see. Let's talk about the different elemental damage types. There's the frost damage, gives you, well, slow an opponent, right? But then also melee weapons will have these abilities that will be in effect if the enemy is affected by, in this case, for example, frost, or if I haven't seen a fire yet, so
The fire scrap sword can use the flame strike ability, but in this case, you need to put your enemies in the flame debuff
Gotcha.
status.
Gotcha. So we'll use the this pistol here, and then we'll try using the fire scrap sword and see what that does. Although I'm scared of these guys, so these are a little harder to shoot. I feel like because they're just constantly.
This guy has a strong ability against guns, so
Yeah.
if you want to try to kill it, use your heavy attack in the floor, not in the enemy.
On the floor, huh? Oh, I see. I see. I
Yes.
see. Let me wait for a dodge here. Oh, he interrupted me. There we go. Nice. Wow, that just about took care of him. That was very strong. I like that much better than the melee approaches we've taken in the past.
But that has a cost. You lost a lot of permanent energy in that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Question is whether I would have used more energy healing or using the big black hole attack.
Exactly, it's the balance between if you want to heal yourself or if you actually want to do some heavy artillery attacks against the enemies.
So, am I correct in guessing that maybe the fire would do less, be less effective on this guy with the fire-infused
You are right.
sword? Okay.
But you can try.
Yeah, well, let's see. Let's see how.
Now, this weapon will not work.
Yeah.
Just the pistol.
Let's
Just
see
the
what-
black hole attack.
Okay, that was still half, but the other guy was almost dead after all of that. And now I'm just about dead. So while he's afflicted by fire, it's increased damage taken, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I like that I can dodge while aiming.
Welcome to the Wolf Pack.
'Cause that's my plan. Oh, almost.
Norumaru is saying amazing. I was there when the game was born. Really nice to see the progress. Thank you, Norumaru.
Yeah, thanks, Noru. If you guys missed it a couple of years ago, actually, we did a very early preview of Dolmen, and there's a video of that on YouTube. We played for a couple hours and checked out an earlier part of the game, because again, this is roughly, I don't know, would you say like 70% or so through the campaign?
Yes. You still need 3 hours to beat the game, but it's very close to the end.
Ooh. All right, I need to wait for the energy to regen. Yeah, so I can see how some of these enemies are fairly easy to take down with guns, but then, for example, the spinning sword guys, not so much. So it's a good balance there.
Exactly, like each enemy behaves different to weapons or close range combat.
This build
nice
also
balance.
allows you to exploit the energy mode. Okay.
Right,
If you try to don't use your guns, just the energy mode, you also have a high damage output.
Gotcha. Let's see. I think I remember getting ambushed in this room. And the way that it works, I don't necessarily want to be
You are using, yes.
applying different effects. Oh, I'm using the ice reactor. That's right. That's right. Yeah. I'll talk about the reactors in just a second. One second.
No, it's right now. You were using the fire scrap sword.
Right, yeah, but I had the ice reactor applied, so I wasn't getting the full benefit there, right? Because I was applying ice, I think.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so really quickly, there's a component for our equipment here called a reactor, and that will kind of define how your energy mode works, which while you're in energy mode, you'll slowly dwindle energy as you do attacks, but you'll also apply an effect. So right now we had ice, which means that if we apply ice to the enemy, then our weapon that has an ice ability will trigger, and we'll get that benefit. But the other weapon that has a fire ability would not. So I'm going to swap the reactor here to fire, and then we'll try that on some other enemies.
Exactly, and there's 3 different types of reactors. We also, as you mentioned, have ice, we have fire, and then there's acid, which does damage over time.
Your shield also reacts with your reactor, but don't get carried. It's the same shield, okay?
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah, as you can see, the shield is now red instead of blue.
Yeah, that makes sense. All the energy via our reactor is now fire-based. Does it change anything about how it works mechanically, or just visually?
No,
Okay.
just cool differently.
Okay. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna use a fire gun. Ooh, these guys are a little resistant.
There's a question, what is the spooky Lovecraft aspect I heard about, I wonder, from Arc Sky? So the guys, or we are actually big Lovecraft fans, so you will see a lot of influence actually in the earlier levels, and some of the creature design that you see here is heavily influenced by Lovecraft.
Environment, atmosphere, and some enemies. But it's just an inspiration, okay? You're not gonna see Cthulhu in the game.
Yeah.
Neither praise him.
No, not enough. There we go. Get some energy back. I am just about out, though. Right before the boss, so I don't know. Not sure we're gonna be able to make it this time. Ooh. All right, so let me. Oh no! He blocked me. Oh wait, energy mode. Got him. There we go. I remembered. Albeit a little too late, but. Much less stamina today.
Yes. Your stamina is there to dodge, not to attack. So.
Right, right. Hello. He got tired. Can you shield in the middle of attack? You mean?
No. You can't defend yourself or dodge when you're attacking. This is a vulnerability window you need to do a Souls-like game.
Pyrometal rare. Yeah, so we'll check out the ship in a little bit, but there's a hub that we can return to, and we can go utilize all these materials that we're picking up to do some crafting, and that's how you get new equipment, new weapons. And you mentioned yesterday, I believe, that you don't actually find blueprints. You just get enough materials, and then you can craft the specific weapons or equipment.
Exactly. When you find some new material, the game tell you what you can do with it. Usually you need 2 different materials to do a weapon, to build a weapon or armor. Just that. No blueprints necessary. Needed.
All right, I'm going to try an ice focus on this attempt to see how it goes.
Lobo Jr., how do the devs say Dolmen? I don't know. It sounds Dolmen.
Dolmen.
Dolmen. Yeah, exactly.
As I think we've all been saying it. Oh, Venvetta asked. A glottal stop. Oh, here we go. All right. Dr. LobosJR, who within the story background has been performing genetic engineering on seems like people, and they've become these enemies that we've been fighting here. Uh-oh. My. I didn't quite get him, I think.
Nah, there was
to that full ice level. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
It's so close. It's just barely not there. There we go. I can't. All right, I'm gonna reset. Although I'm out of energy. Oh no. How much health can I have with that health bar? I don't even.
You're doing great, actually.
Oh yeah, the gun's actually doing well. I've just been focusing on getting the ice up, and his health's been, or her health's been dropping this whole time. Oh no! That's okay. Too focused on trying to get that ice meter filled.
You did great.
Well, you did a great job.
Yeah. The gun wound up being very powerful, so. Yeah. Let's hop this way again.
People asking again if you are the boss. No, Lobos is not the boss.
It's
Yeah,
not.
naming is just a coincidence.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I like this rifle. Let me see here, the frost rifle. Oh yeah. And the ice combo. Oof. But I should still pay attention to damage I'm taking. Oh yeah, right. I didn't have the ice reactor equipped that whole time. But I also didn't use my energy mode. I thought about it, but then the whole issue was that I was out of energy, so I couldn't really use the energy mode while waiting for it. So
I mean, and you wanted to showcase that it is possible just to beat the boss with ranged weapons, right?
yeah. Yeah, as mentioned yesterday and before, the game is or it's been at least the intent of the developers to allow somebody to beat the whole game with just guns, right?
Yes,
Exactly.
That's perfectly possible, but you're gonna have challenges.
Sure.
Not gonna be so easy.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be easier in some cases, but harder in other cases, and that's always good for variety.
Exactly.
Oh, hello.
It's just about this. Different ways to beat the game and have different experiences.
There we go. Nice. That completely killed him this time. All right. Restore my energy.
How long would a casual run take? Probably 15 to 20 hours, depending on your skill level.
And how much you like to farm.
Yeah.
Are there any emotes? Can I wave at myself in the mirror? In the shininess? Ooh. The game does have RTX enabled reflections, so it's always nice. Does it take you
Exactly,
about
and we're still working on this. So the game is scheduled to release in 2022. No exact release date yet, but we're still working.
Is the item the only thing that can regen in mana? No, your melee attacks can regen in energy, in mana in this case.
Yeah, so a lot of like regular light attacks will not drop my energy cap. It'll stay with regular attacks, but if I use stronger attacks or heals, then it will drop that energy cap, and I can restore that either with melee attacks. Let me see if I can get that up a little bit here. Yeah, so very, very slightly, but you can still do it. Or you can use the energy, the battery, sorry, consumable item that I have on my, assigned to my down pad, D-pad. I think probably my favorite so far is the ice elemental kind of affliction, because you get bonus damage, right, with this weapon if they're afflicted by ice.
A lot of extra damage actually.
Yeah.
Is the ice sharpener ability, but the slow is also so useful that I really also like the ice.
All right, I'm gonna apply, you know, ice to the boss this time. I swear it.
Will this be released on all platforms? Yes, except Nintendo Switch. So we're planning to release on PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X.
With a current release window of 2022, just so you guys know.
Exactly. And this is running on the Unreal Engine 4. I think I've seen that question as well somewhere.
Oh.
Physical media and digital media. Is that correct, David?
Yes, it's physical and digital release.
Oh. Yeah, the gun is doing work against him. No problem. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I gotta be careful.
Kiev, I think we've given him too good gear, right?
Yeah, CEO is his fan. I told the CEO about this. You're gonna spoil Lobo Jr.
Will it be Xbox S and X enhanced? We're still looking into that.
Nice.
But no worries, Lobos needs to kill the boss twice today because he needs to kill the boss using gun and energy mode.
Oh right, energy mode.
First one, it's okay. Let's see if you can do it using the energy mode. Only the energy mode.
Also, I forgot that yesterday when we killed the boss, we both killed each other at the same time. So
Yeah, you did better today.
yeah, we didn't get that this discussion here either. This dialogue.
You're on your own, Commander.
New content. All right, let me see. I'll show you guys the area beyond the boss. Just a sneak preview, just so you know that. Just to kind of show off that there are other biomes, rather other than just big metal laboratory.
Exactly. There's not only laboratories. There's a lot of different biomes. So we can give a sneak peek on what lies ahead after you've beaten LobosJR.
Ooh. Yeah.
What's this?
Hey.
Looks like a greenhouse.
And you said this is all still part of the old lab. It's just a huge facility with a lot in it.
Yeah, it's a biosphere. Very beautiful.
Yeah, it's
A
great.
lot of danger, of course, but
Looks
beautiful.
like a big curtain.
Am I allowed to check up here, or is this nothing? Wait, this might be nothing.
Yeah, you can check.
Okay.
That's nothing. It's nothing, but
I mean, there's a body on the wall, but yeah. Blocked off. All right.
spoiler alert: he's not sleeping. He's dead.
Okay, I'll go back to the ship here and then... Oh yeah, we can respawn the boss and show that mechanic.
Yes.
And this is your hub, so the spaceship. And this is where you will level up, and also where crafting will take place.
I'm gonna get even more science. Boom. Another achievement. Self-evolution. Nice. We must not have leveled up yesterday. And then here we've got crafting, which we don't have all the recipes for. Is the main way that you get like boss weapons is to refight them, to respawn them and refight them?
Exactly.
Okay.
You need to kill each boss 3 times if you want to build or craft the weapon.
Got you. So yeah,
You don't need to craft reactors, but you can craft weapons, guns, and each piece of armor you can use in the game.
plus colors. Yeah, I always just do the helmet and then I get lazy. But here we go. Let's see. We can be colorful again today.
Too much science. Too much science is what caused all of this in the first place. Yes, it's right.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that maybe too much science? No, that is no such a thing as too much science.
All right. And oh yeah, red. Red legs. Beautiful. Excellent. Apply that. Nice.
Oh, this is a complicated question. How involved is the crafting? It is like just making general weapons and armor, or you also craft the modes for the weapons and armor? No, you craft a weapon with different craft materials that will improve different abilities of that weapon. You can improve attack speed, damage, or some elemental perk that weapon has. You can actually I don't have the numbers now, but you can take so many variants of the same weapon that each one you're gonna be unique. But after you craft a weapon, you cannot involve the weapon. You can recycle the weapon, so you can get some materials back, but you cannot give the crafted weapon some modes or improvements after that.
Yeah, like there's no X +1, +2, +3 or anything like that.
Oops. Let's see. So if I wanted to, I could make, say, like a huge great sword, but give it some more attack speed so it would attack a bit faster than it normally would?
Exactly.
Okay.
Extra heavy damage, extra speed, or a less stamina cost to attack, something like that.
Cool.
Or a little bit of each one of them. You can make a balanced weapon as well.
Nice. So this is our Seba. I suppose we'll meet him on our adventure in the main game, and we'll use our Dolmen crystals, I believe, here in order to respawn bosses. So if I want more Dolmen crystals, do I just farm those off of enemies?
Yes, you can find some crystals from boxes or mobs, but not bosses.
Got you. Cool. So then
Will you be able to drop gear for a friend or materials? No changing items, no commercial items in this game.
Exactly, and the idea is to help friends fight the bosses as well, to grind for the crafting materials for the boss weapons. So that's why you can respawn bosses and also help out people who might have a hard time facing the boss.
Okay, so I'm just going to use the energy mode this time. I'll try the fire energy mode to start. Oops, I didn't change the reactor. Oh, I need to use my reactor. Wait. LobosJR, please, no! Please! Wait for it. There we go. Okay, nice.
Do you get anything out of helping a friend with the boss? Yes, you get materials to actually craft the boss weapon. So just beating the boss once will actually not allow you to craft the boss weapon. You need to fight it multiple times.
Let's try the ice weapon again.
Captain
that's a
America
fire.
versus LobosJR.
Yeah, he does look a little bit like Captain America.
I thought
like
about
the colours.
Peacemaker. Suicide Squad vibes, eh?
Nice. Oof.
This boss
I
is
had-
the universe where Lobos is from Cambodia. Creative, but not true.
Oh no! Oh, I died. Can you refight bosses to farm for materials if you don't have people to help with co-op? Correct. Like that, what I just did was a respawn. I respawned the boss
Exactly.
to fight him.
So Lobos, let's try to restart the game and this time use the female character, okay?
Okay.
So everyone is asking if you can be a waifu. I don't think you can, but you can play with girl, okay?
All right, so we'll do the gun build. I'll name it waifu. There you go. And we'll go female here. And I will customize one piece of gear as I typically do, and that'll be that. Let's see. There we go.
The woman.
The woman. All right, I'll try and use more of the energy mode this time. I'll probably stick to the ice because I really like the ice.
Control. Tell me what you have on this.
No
Dr.
woman, no
LobosJR.
cry.
So we didn't talk too much about energy mode, but really quickly, while you have energy mode active,
Conducting some
all your
genetics
actions,
experiments
like that would normally take stamina and stuff, would instead take from your energy. As you can see, my dodging. And then once it runs out, you still have that full energy, or your regular stamina bar, which allows you to continue dodging and attacking. So it's pretty cool to kind of enter that extra energy mode and then still be able to perform some actions afterwards.
Thank you everyone for the compliments. Yes, we have two kind of voiceover in this game, woman and man, and we also have Portuguese and English voiceover. The texts are translated to more than 10 different languages, including Occident and Orient kind of languages. David, do you have a list on your head?
It's definitely ethics, Russian. I need to double check that, but like most European languages are supported as a text, but voiceover is English and Portuguese, as Kiev said.
Female Spartans, yes, something like that. Can I play English with Russian audio? No, sorry. You can play with English audio and Russian texts.
All right, that one doesn't have an enemy. Has this character energy regen? I have, let's see. Through our technologies, so battery is the actual consumable item that I use. So that will give more regen. There's always energy regen from certain things. So energy mode will reduce my energy, but that'll come back. But if I use a heal or if I use like a special gun attack, that will reduce my maximum energy as such. And then that can only be recovered by using a consumable battery. But whenever it's, you know, still blue in the background, the dark blue, it will recover up to that point.
Can you summon another player before the boss? Yes, you can. Does he get kicked out after the boss is defeated? Yes. He will be kicked as well. You can't co-op all the game, just the bosses, okay? But you can fight the bosses again and again as long as you spend some dolmen fragments that you can get killing mobs. This is an indie game. It's not AAA, of course. All the dev team is Brazilian, but you have some partnerships across the world. David is not Brazilian. David, can you talk about yourself?
Yeah, I'm from Germany. I'm actually the brand manager on Dolmen, so I tried to hide my German accent, but apparently I failed. Damn it.
Don't try that. Be yourself.
But yeah, as Kiev said, the development staff is from Brazil. Actually, all over Brazil.
Can you reach 0 energy? Yes, you can. In this case, you're not going to be able to shoot, but you can still use your stamina.
Well, you can recover energy slowly back via melee attacks. So even if you're completely out of batteries, like I have 0 energy right now, and I need to run. Oh, wait. Yes. Now I can use a battery, heal again, use another battery. But if I was good enough, I could just keep dodging until and melee attacking until I got it all back.
About this guy, the CEO told me earlier that the fire zombie is similar to the giants on Olamondo. That doesn't make any sense to me, but he told me that it would be sense to you. You
In Anorlando?
Yes, you can spin the giant and try to do some damage on his back.
Yeah. Oops.
If you have room enough, of course.
Yeah, he spins. Oop. He spins a little slow trying to turn to face you. Ooh. Nice. Can you make it so? Oh, I was reading this one that says, "Can you make it so you can recover even more energy from melee attacks?"
Yeah, some technology you increase your energy that you recover in each hit. Why Brazil? Like taxes standards that are crazy expensive, no? Yes, they are crazy standards, but we are Brazilian, so I can change that. David is not Brazilian. David is German, and he is in Germany.
Yeah, I'm in the beautiful city of Munich.
Oh, he ran away. Come back here.
No, we have a dev office in Brazil, but David is from our publisher, Coach Media and Prime Meta.
Exactly.
And if you're interested, so there are 3 reactor types. There's ice, fire, and acid. Yesterday we did acid with dual wield sword build. We also had dual wield claws, though admittedly I stuck to the swords most of the time. And then the first day of this, which we did an hour Friday, Saturday, and then an hour today. Our first build was another sword and board style weapon, and then also a big 2-handed club, which was a lot of fun.
I mean, feel free to switch to those again if you like.
Oh yeah, no, I'm trying to get the hang of the energy mode. It's fun and it's very powerful. So yeah. So let's see if I swap this to fire reactor.
How easy is to get the item you need to summon another player? Very easy. Lobos already got 2 in a few minutes, 3 in a few minutes.
So the Dolmen crystals are what you use for respawning bosses and also summoning people, correct?
Correct. You have 3 of them. You can see that number top right of the screen. People want to see the acid reactor, I guess.
Oh, the acid? Oh, let's see. I don't have any weapons that will really take advantage of the acid reactor as it stands, but what can you tell me about the acid effect that gets applied?
Enemies will get a little bit of the other 2 debuffs. They will get minus 10% armor and a little bit extra damage. A little bit of slow as well. So it's kind of half to half fire and ice debuff. Lobos, we still have 50 minutes if you want to go back to some of the other builds and show the people.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Let's see.
Have learned.
What do you guys want to see? You guys want to see let's do the first day just because we did the dual wield yesterday. And I will be throwing this up on YouTube. I'm going to patch them all together into one video. So if you missed any stuff, you can catch it there. So Oh yes, that's right. The chainsaw sword. Oops.
To the devs, how many people were in the team? We now have 20 people tops, and back 2 years ago, I think we have 40 people tops. This is an indie game, okay? Not a AAA, so we're trying to show you what can be done. Brazil is going to get better in the future. I think we will reach the competitive field of games. I hope so.
Yeah, the more the merrier. That would be awesome. I named it Waifu Socrates.
She was conducting.
Chainsword for the Emperor. Yes, it's a chainsword.
Okay.
Never seen anything like this.
If she's still alive, her X-biology experience will be of great
All right, I'm slapping on the acid reactor. Oh wait, I think here we go. The club is acid. Is that right? It's got an acid effect.
Yes.
Whoops.
Is this a Souls-like? Yes, I hope so. Lobos. Is this a Souls-like? I don't know.
Yes,
let me
definitely.
have your opinion.
Definitely, and it's got some, you know, innovation in its own way of how it handles all the weapons and just the controls in combat in general. But if you're looking for a Souls-like and you're expecting that sort of gameplay, it should be pretty familiar. Yeah, this is our big club. Let me see what the ability here is. So, Acidic Strike. This will only be active if the enemy is fully afflicted by acid, I do believe.
Is the green bar below the enemy health the acid meter building up? Correct. That's the acid meter that is building up that you're applying to the enemy. So as you've seen before, where we were using ice, the bar is then blue or light blue for ice.
Let's see. So they,
Man, they sure die dramatically. Yes, of course, they are monsters, but they have feelings, so they want to leave the world. Give it an impression.
But Kiev, lore-wise, there were humans before, right? So those,
Yes,
there were
but
actually humans before.
in this demo you can notice that because we are just playing a small part of the game, but these drillers, the cadavers in the floor, are the inhabitants of this planet, and they were attacked, and a lot of bad things happened. You're gonna have to see that in the lore when you release the game.
So the only problem with trying to build up the acid on this build is this weapon takes so much stamina, and I don't have much energy, so I get out of the energy mode really fast. So I can't seem to apply the actual acid quickly enough. But
What's your second gun in this build? Ah, okay.
yeah, we got fire and
It's
ice.
attack. Yes.
Yeah, it would work much better on the second build. Let's see. I can show some. They've got some parrying in here. That's a parry right there, which will stagger the enemy and then give you a few seconds of attack on them. It's basically a well-timed block. You just pull up your shield as the attack would land, and then you can take advantage of that. Is it better to have quick weapons? Does the build-up scale with weapon strength, or is it flat amount applied the same for every weapon?
The weapons scale with the attributes, strength, skill, or science. The technology in each of your weapons or armor can help that, but it's not a flat amount. How many different kinds of shields are there? I think I can tell you that we have 6 to 7 shields. How's the music in the game? Lobos, do you have an impression about that? I think you just heard one.
Yeah, for the most of the you know, just exploring the levels, it's a lot of just ambience, because this is I think you guys mentioned that it's the idea is it's a cosmic horror Souls-like, so kind of got that horror element to it. So while you're walking around, it's just kind of unnerving sounds and creaks and those sorts of things. But then the boss fights will kick it up because, well, you know you're in a boss fight, so things get exciting.
Exactly. Each boss has a unique music, and we have 9 bosses. But when you are not fighting bosses, we have a lot of ambience. Try to create some Oro kind of environment.
Wow, comparing the builds, I can see how different it is. The batteries just, I guess maybe the batteries are percentage based in what they restore. Is that right? Because it seems like maybe one battery usage on this build is 50% or so of my battery or my energy bar, but oh gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like in the other builds, you had the human technologies where the batteries were recovering actually way more energy than it is doing now.
Ooh. Okay, well, I'm out of batteries here. Let's see.
Sorry, I missed the names of the devs here, but a random question. For the person from Brazil, what's your favorite German dish? And for the German person, what's your favorite Brazilian dish? Guys, I like all kinds of food, so I have no preference here.
Actually, from the top of my head, I can't even recall any Brazilian dish, unfortunately. Due to the pandemic, I wasn't able to go to Brazil yet, unfortunately.
This guy is messing you up. Okay, thank you for advice.
Oh, I think he was talking about me. The enemy was messing me up while I was trying to fight him, and I ran away, so it worked out. Let's see how we go with no more energy restore. Come on, charge at me. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. I don't think that acid is going to build up on this guy. Uh-oh.
No, because he's actually based on acid damage, so...
Oh, yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. What's the other gun we've got here? Ah, yes, the ice gun. Uh-oh. So the triple shot on the handgun, that's just a chance when I shoot that it'll triple shot?
Exactly. The passive ability, you have about 20, 30%, 13%, something like that to triple shot.
Got you.
Is it possible to create a purely ranged character in the game? Yes, that's actually what we've started this stream with, where Lobos was only using, or mostly using, ranged weapons only, so that is totally possible.
Give me the ice reactor. Okay, there we go.
I gotta say, Lobos, you're doing way better than
us.
Friday. You improve.
I have some practice now, so I would hope that I got a little better. I want that, I want her to do that charge so I can lure her into a wall. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Maybe. Him. That was fast.
How difficult will this be? I'm trying to think about 7 or 8 in a scale from 0 to 10, but depends on how experience you have, how much experience you have. Is there ways to modify the experience difficulty, like a hardcore mode, etc.? No. You only have one difficult level, but you can change your playstyle, so something can be easier one way or harder in another way. Try pairing his projectiles. It's a her. Dr. LobosJR is a girl, but I don't know if you can. I sincerely don't know if you can block the projectiles.
I'll try it. Oh, I did. Oh.
Damn it. I didn't know that. Are bosses unparable? If a head symbol shows up in the boss head, yes, that attack is unparable, unblockable. So you need to dodge. But this is not just with bosses. Mobs can also have this symbol in the heads.
I didn't see it. I had actually reflected the projectile before, but now I will every time for extra damage. All right, charge into me. Yes. Yes. Slowly but surely.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Is the move set of the scrap and chainsaw sword the same? If what's differentiable then? The move set's based on the type of weapon, not the weapon per se. Not singular weapons have different move sets, but the difference between them is the ability that can be aligned into some kind of elemental damage. Ice, Sharpnel use ice debuff, fire pillar use fire debuff, so on. Each weapon also scales differently, depending on your attributes.
All right, I'm jumping in on that dual wield build, and I'm gonna go kill that boss and get my revenge. Let's see. So this is almost all of the weapons here are acid based, and so let me swap on the acid reactor. Although the boss is resistant to acid, so well, we'll see how that goes exactly.
We have 4 minutes. I'll give you a tip. Just in this demo, okay? Just run.
Oh yeah.
Not run to the boss
responsible for the bioengineering department.
if you want.
Oh. Was conducting some genetics experiments here? I've never seen anything like this.
If she's still alive, her
You need to dodge.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can do.
Oh. It's like I have friends following me.
Mobs be supported? No. So far, we're not thinking about modes.
Do you always respawn at the beginning of the area after dying to a boss? You're respawning to the next closest beacon. That's the... I don't think we've actually shown them, but that's the, so to say, respawn point where you can also go back to your ship and go to the hub area. So think of them as like the bonfires.
And up ahead, this almost looks like a beacon, but this is actually where you would summon a friend for co-op if you wanted to do that. Or if you already beaten the boss, you can spend your Dolmen crystals here to respawn the boss and do another fight.
Exactly.
All right, let's see. All right, LobosJR, you're going down. Hopefully.
You got this.
We have faith in you. Go, go, go.
Oof. All right, I'm going to stay back a little bit.
Why it's called LobosJR? Not because of Lobos. Art director has his own ways to give names to things, so I can tell you another day, but LobosJR is an old name in the project, way before Lobos played the 2018 version of it.
Uh-oh. Oh wait, I can't. I probably can't deflect the projectiles with the swords, can I?
Yes, you can.
Oh, we can. Oh.
You need different timing for that, but it's possible.
Will there be multiple stages to boss encounters? There's different phases of the bosses, if that's what you were referring to. So the bosses do alternate to a different phase after you've decreased most of their HP.
Okay. I'm ready. Let's see a charge. Nope. Oh no! Don't get greedy! Oh! That's it. That's my last battery. I hadn't seen that jump back before. Oh my. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Yeah, good job, man.
Good job, good job.
I did. I put together everything I had learned. I was out of energy at the end, so. Whew, nice. And
Nice and well done.
yeah, awesome. Thank you guys so much for letting me play. Just a reminder to everybody in chat. This was about 70-ish or so % through the game. It's not the beginning of the game, so it's a little bit more challenging over here. We did 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, an hour each. If you wanted to watch any of those, you can go back. I'll upload it to YouTube all together as well, so you can check it out. Thank you guys for having me play the game. I had a lot of fun, just like the other time. Did you guys have any things you wanted to add?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for giving us the chance to showcase you the newest development progress on Dolmen. And for everybody who's interested in more Dolmen, we've actually released a few trailers during Gamescom and the opening nightlife, where we are teasing more areas, more bosses. So feel free to watch those. And yeah, Dolmen will release in 2022. So please look forward to that.
PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, and PC. Lobos, thank you. It was a great opportunity to challenge you again. And we hope that we can challenge you again in the future. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Hope I did it justice. Cool.
You did.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye-bye, guys.
Sweet. Dolmen. Oh. Dolmen experience complete. What do you guys think? Again, if you missed any of it, there's a video from 3 years ago, like kind of the start of the game,